Okay, let's look at patterns with decimals that have to do with addition or subtraction. We're going to first start by highlighting the steps. We're going to outline the steps for identifying and completing addition or subtraction patterns, and then we're going to walk through some examples together. Now, here are the steps that we need to follow. We want to first subtract the first term from the second term, and then we'll add that number to the second term to give us the third term, and then we use that consequently for every other number in the pattern. Let's look at how we apply this in some examples. So we're looking for the missing numbers in the pattern below. The first thing we're going to do is to subtract the first term from the second term. So what that means is we have 1.85 minus 1.45. So we have 0.40. So we have 0.40. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add 0.40 to 1.85. 1.85 plus 0.40. So we have 5, we have 2, 2.25. Now we add 0.40 to that again. We have 5, 6, 2. Then we add 0.40 to that again. We have 5, 0, 3. Then we add 0.40 to that again. We have 5, 4, 3, and then we add 0.40 to that again. We have 5, 8, 3. So now after 2.65 we have 3.05, we have 3.45, and then 3.85. Those are the next three numbers in the pattern. We have this as well. So we have 6.3, 5.1. So what we're going to do is we have 5.1 minus 6.3. So what we're going to do is 6.3 minus 5.1. So we have 2 here. We have 1. So it's going to be negative 1.2. So now we have 5.1 minus 3.9. We have 2 here. We have 1.2. Okay. So now, ideally, what we're going to do is we have a negative 1.2. So that means we're going to keep subtracting. So 5.1 minus 1.2, just like we did here. This is 9, 3. So we have 3.9, we subtract 1.2 from this, we have 7, 2.7, then we subtract 1.2 again, we have 5, 1, then we subtract 1.2 again, we have 3, 0.3. So our next terms are going to be 2.7, 1.5, and 0.3. Our next example, we're going to subtract the first from the second. So we have 3.33 minus 2.31. So we have 1.02. So now, because it's positive, we're going to add it. So this is 3.33 plus 1.02. We have 5, 3, 4.35 plus 1.02. We have 7, 3, 5.37 plus 1.02. 9, 3, 6 plus 1.02. 1, 4, 7 plus 1.02. We have 3, 4, 8. So now, after 5.37, we have 6.39. we have 7.41, and then 8.43. So that's our pattern. And then our final example, we have 12.25, 10.75. So we're going to subtract the numbers. So we would normally say 10.75 minus 12.25. So we can, this 12.25 is larger, so let's go ahead and just do the subtraction. 12.25 minus 10.75. So we have 0, 5. We're taking 1 from here. We have 1. This is 0. So 1.5 is going to be negative. This is going to be negative 1.5. So all that means is we're going to keep subtracting 1.5 from each of the numbers. So let's look at 10.75 minus 1.50. So we have 5, 2, 9.25 minus 1.50. We got 5. This is going to give us 12. Makes it 8. 7. This is 7.75 minus 1.50. 5, 2, 6.25 minus 1.50. 5. This is going to give us 12. It's going to be 5. So 4.75 minus 1.50. We have 5, 2, we have 3 here. So now we're left with 6.25, 4.75, and then 3.25.